PC Doc 1, right?
Sorry, what was that?
Your password. PC DOC numerical 1, right?
Yes, why?
I can't get onto the internet.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just making sure that all the cables that are connected to the router and connected to the computer are secure.
Okay, good thinking. Check the port LED too. If it's not, let's move the cable to a different port on the router.
Okay, well, the cables are fine and the LED is lit.
Okay, then power off and reset the router. Wait 30 seconds. Put the router on again, check the lights.
Okay, gotcha.
Hello, glad you could join us again. Today we are going to troubleshoot networks. A network is a group of interconnected computers and peripherals that can share software and hardware resources between many users. The internet is a global network of networks. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to identify network hardware-related issues, which are network device failures or malfunctions like networked printers, cabling, routers, and modems. And identify software-related issues using the operating system, command line, troubleshooting, and using control panel applets. We'll start with network hardware. Any luck?
Well, I powered the router on and off, and then I tried to access the internet again. Now the network activity LED lights are flashing, but I still can't log on.
Did you use the right username and password?
Yes, the ones you gave me.
Okay, make sure the caps lock button isn't activated. Passwords are case sensitive and will not work if the caps lock button has been activated.
It's not that either. You're not logged in anywhere else, are you?
Sorry, I've logged onto my laptop. Most users cannot have multiple logins. You'd have to log off one computer before you can log in with another. That should do the trick. Most small businesses, schools, and home computers use unmanaged hubs and switches. These are simple devices that act as a central connecting point where your Ethernet devices can talk to each other. Most issues with unmanaged hubs and switches are caused by connectivity problems. If you can see some computers on the network, the hub or switch itself is probably operating properly. So check your connectivity. If other computers are visible on your network, troubleshoot the computers that aren't visibly connected. Check that the hub or switch is plugged in and the power light is lit. If a port light is flashing, change ports or reconnect the cable. Or change the speed of the network adapter card. If a link light is still flashing, reset the hub or switch. Replace cables with known good cables. Lastly, check your model support product page. Maybe you need a software or firmware upgrade. Are you connected?
Yes, but now I can't get my emails. And I checked the network cable, it's fine.
Are you sure you're technically logged onto the network?
How do I check that?
Okay. To make sure that you're logged into the network, double-click on My Computer icon. If you do not see any drives other than A, C, and D, you're not logged into the network. You'll need to close all programs, log off, shut down, and restart.
You're kidding me. Now it won't let me log into Windows.
Okay, check the network cable. The network cable is called a Cat5 cable, and the cable has an RJ45 connector at the end, which resembles a thicker phone connector. Check to see if the jack is live. Then make sure that the LED lights are lit up at the Ethernet port. This is where the Cat5 cable is connected to the computer. The light should be flashing. That indicates network activity.
The LED lights aren't on.
Then your computer is not connecting to the network, so you pull the cable out and try and reconnect it. If that fails, try another network jack from the wall or from the floor, or another Cat5 cable if you have one.
I've tried that already, but it didn't help either.
Okay, then There could be a problem with your network card. Maybe it's not connected properly.
The network cable is properly connected to the back of the computer.
Okay. I have a small local network, so it's easy to check the hub or switch to. Make sure that the cables are properly connected and that the hub or switch has power.
Yeah, everything's on the hub.
Okay, are the LEDs on the network properly illuminated? Okay, a network card with a solid green LED or light usually indicates that the card is either connected or it's receiving a signal.
The green light is flashing. Is that normal?
Yes, that usually indicates that the data is being sent or received. Okay. If the card does not have any lights or has orange or red lights, it is possible that either the card is bad, the card is not connected properly, or that the card is not receiving a signal from the network. This brings us to troubleshooting network software. You can resolve many network and internet connection problems by using software like the operating system. Windows 7, for example, has a diagnose and repair function. To find it, click on the Start button, then go to the Control panel. Now click on Network and Sharing Center. Next, click on Diagnose and Repair. You will get a screen which will show that it is trying to identify the problem. After a while, the tool will tell you if it can't find any problems. If it cannot find any issue, it will show you the following screen. When a problem is found, Windows Network Diagnostics will show the description and propose a solution, if possible. If the problem began after you installed new software, check your connection settings to see if they have been changed. Ali, how can I help you? What does the error message say? Sounds like the firewall. Do you know how to close it? Okay. Call me if it doesn't work. All right. Bye. A firewall can prevent computers from seeing each other. Like say, for example, you try to run your AOL Messenger and this pops up. It means your computer utilizes a firewall. Click on Unblock. Windows will add the AOL Instant Messenger ports to the exceptions list.
I lost the connection to the network again. And now I can't even see any of the computers on the network.
Well, if you're sure that your hardware is functioning properly, try command line troubleshooting. The command line interface in Windows is accessed by typing CMD into the run line in XP or the search field in Vista. After typing in CMD, click OK or hit Enter. You can try pinging your network card to make sure it is functioning by pinging the local host. To ping the card or the local host type, either ping 127.0.0.1 or ping localhost when prompted. If you receive a reply 4 times, you're good to go. If not, then you'll want to investigate your NIC or network interface card. Another easy way to find out if you're communicating to the internet is to ping a known site such as Google or Yahoo. Candace, please type in ping www.yahoo.com.
Ping www.yahoo.com.
Yes, now if you receive a reply 4 times, you're talking to the web.
No such luck.
When the TCP/IP protocol is installed, the user must specify an IP address as well as a subnet mask. All the computers on a network must have the same subnet mask, but different IP addresses. Click Start, Settings, Control Panel. Double-click the network icon. Within the Configuration tab, double-click the TCP/IP protocol icon. In the TCP/IP properties, click the IP address tab. Select the option to specify an IP address. Enter the IP address and subnet mask address. If all the computers on the network have the same subnet mask but different IP addresses, you should be good to go. Here is your task for today. Your brother received the following error message. Error 741. The local computer does not support the required encryption type. What can you do to rectify it?